Welcome back to Two Wheel Culture, the home for every throttle junkie and moto enthusiast who lives for the sound of two-stroke thunder. Today, we're diving into something truly legendary, a machine that's back from the dead with more bite, more power, and way more tech than anyone expected. Yes, we're talking about the 2025 Kawasaki KX500, a reborn beast that's ready to redefine what a modern big-bore dirt bike can do. This isn't just another motocross bike, it's a resurrection of one of the most feared names in off-road history. The original KX500 was a fire-breathing monster, a two-stroke powerhouse that terrified and thrilled riders for decades before disappearing in the early 2000s. But now, in 2025, Kawasaki has decided it's time for a comeback, and this time, the KX500 isn't just about brute force. It's a fusion of modern engineering, advanced electronics, and that raw, untamed two-stroke soul that riders have been begging to return. Let's start with what really matters at the engine. The 2025 KX500 is powered by an all-new 499cc liquid-cooled two-stroke single-cylinder engine, developed with input from Kawasaki's factory racing division. This isn't just a rehash of the old design. The new power plant uses an electronically controlled power valve system, a fuel injection setup, and ride-by-wire throttle, delivering smoother power throughout the rev range while maintaining that explosive punch the KX500 is famous for. The numbers: Kawasaki claims about 72 horsepower and a curb weight of just 113 kilograms. Around 249 pounds. That gives it one of the most insane power-to-weight ratios in any dirt bike on the market. Twist the throttle, and it screams like a banshee, pulling with a ferocity that only a big-bore two-stroke can deliver. Yet it's not unmanageable, thanks to the new FE mapping and traction management. You can actually modulate that power depending on terrain or riding style. Now, that's where Kawasaki has truly modernized the legend. The KX500 comes with selectable riding modes, allowing riders to choose between race, enduro, and sand settings. Each mode adjusts throttle response, fuel mapping, and power delivery for optimal control. And if you want to fine-tune it further, there's the Kawasaki Rideology app integration, letting you connect your phone via Bluetooth and customize your own engine maps, monitor diagnostics, or record ride data. For purists who worry about too much tech diluting the experience, don't. The KX500 still feels raw, visceral, and loud enough to shake your soul. The exhaust note alone is worth the price of admission, a deep, raspy, and unapologetically two-stroke. Speaking of handling, Kawasaki didn't just slap this new engine into an old frame. The chassis is a completely redesigned perimeter aluminum frame, inspired by the KX450 but reinforced to handle the 500's torque and power. The geometry has been optimized for balance as the bike stays incredibly stable at high speeds, but it's nimble enough to flick through corners or launch off jumps with ease. Up front, you get Showa 49mm A kit-style spring forks with full adjustability for compression, rebound, and preload. In the rear, there's a Showa BFRC shock that offers a plush yet controlled feel. Together, they make the KX500 surprisingly composed, whether you're hammering through whoops, tackling technical trails, or going full send on a motocross track. Braking is handled by Brembo components, a first for Kawasaki's KX lineup. There's a 270mm front disc and 250mm rear, offering tremendous stopping power with excellent modulation. The lever feel is sharp but not overly sensitive, ideal for controlling all that brute force. And let's not forget the design. The 2025 KX500 carries Kawasaki's iconic lime green DNA, but with sharper lines, a slimmer body, and modern aggression. The shrouds are sculpted for better airflow and rider grip, while the seat is narrower to allow quick weight shifts. The bike has a minimalist, race-ready look and no excess plastic, no unnecessary bulk. The exhaust pipe wraps beautifully around the engine, giving it that old-school works bike vibe, while the new LED lighting setup ensures visibility during enduro or nighttime rides. Kawasaki has also focused heavily on ergonomics. The handlebar mounts are adjustable in 4 positions, and the foot pegs can be lowered by 5mm for taller riders. Combined with a flatter seat profile, It offers better control whether you're standing on the pegs or sitting down to corner. It's designed to fit a wide range of riders, from professional racers to weekend warriors who just want to relive the golden era of two-strokes. One of the coolest touches is the switchable exhaust resonance valve, which changes the tone and back pressure of the pipe based on RPM. It's not just for sound, it helps the power bands stay smooth, giving you extra grunt in the low end and that explosive surge up top. Now, let's talk performance on the trail. Early tests and rider feedback have been wild. This bike absolutely rips. The mid-range is massive, launching you out of corners with sheer violence, yet the updated power valve makes it less intimidating for intermediate riders. The top end rushes pure two-stroke glory. It revs freely and fast, begging you to hang on as it rockets forward. What makes it more special is how manageable it feels. The combination of effort, traction control, and refined suspension makes it easier to push harder without constantly fighting for grip. Kawasaki even included an optional launch control mode, carried over from their motocross line, for perfect starts out of the gate. Of course, all this modern wizardry doesn't come cheap. The 2025 Kawasaki KX500 is priced at around US $12,499, positioning it above the KX450 but still reasonable considering what it offers. This is a limited production machine, built more for enthusiasts and collectors who understand what this nameplate means. When you fire it up, it's not just a bike, it's a time machine. You feel the heritage of decades of racing and the spirit of riders who tamed the original 500s. But now, that wild energy comes wrapped in modern precision and control. It's the best of both worlds, the brutality of the past meeting the refinement of the future. So, who's it for? The KX500 is not a beginner's bike, not even close. It's for experienced riders who crave that untamed, adrenaline-pumping ride. It's for those who miss the days when two-strokes ruled the world, and every twist of the throttle felt like lighting a rocket. But thanks to Kawasaki's engineering, it's now a bike that can be enjoyed, not just survived. In a world where electric and four-stroke engines dominate, the 2025 KX500 stands out like a rebel, loud, unapologetic, and built to thrill. Kawasaki didn't just revive a name, they reignited a legend. They've proven that the age of the two-stroke isn't over, it's evolved. So if you're ready to feel the rush of real power, the kind that sends chills down your spine and leaves a trail of smoke and smiles behind you, the 2025 Kawasaki KX500 is waiting. It's the ultimate statement that legends never die, they just come back stronger. Thanks for watching Two Wheel Culture, where the passion for bikes never stops revving. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more two-wheeled action, and drop a comment below. Would you dare to ride the new KX500? Until next time, keep the throttle open and your spirit wild.